my great-grandfather came from the pool. And one thing I learned very early on about Filipinos and being Filipino is how much passion there is and how much sort of pride there is in being Filipino. And as little as there is in me, I really do feel so connected to the culture and to being here. I can't believe I haven't been here before, and I'm so happy that I am here finally. But yeah, it's something that's so incredibly important that I can come somewhere that's so far from home and feel like I'm home. The people, I haven't seen too much yet, other than just driving around. But I came in last night and it was pitch black outside, but I looked out the window the whole ride home and I was like, this really looks like a place that I want to come back in and like vacation and spend time here. I mean, I actually love the weather. It's really great. Adobo is my favorite. I just had some for lunch. Yeah, that and rice. What kind of adobo? Chicken. Oh, I don't know that there was a moment specifically. Music's always been something that I've loved, and it's always been something that I've wanted to pursue. And I started pursuing it around the same time I started to pursue acting, but the acting took off quicker, and the music became more of a side project over the last couple of years. And it was really always a matter of how am I going to transition into doing this the right way. And ideally, I'd always hoped that it would happen for a movie. And so it was perfect.
You got it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was a perfect opportunity for me to use it as a segue into making music. So that may have been the moment where I was like, this is something I can really do now. Well, so Rock Bottom was a song that was originally on my EP with just myself. And Joe and I were in the studio working with the same writers and producers around the same time on our EPs, and he had heard Rock Bottom and cut a verse on it. So that version with Joe on it actually existed shortly after mine was released, but it was kind of put on the shelf for a while until it was time to choose a second single. I remember that there was this amazing version with Joe on it, and I always felt like the song was so much more conversational with his vocals on it, and it felt so much more sort of visual in a way. It always, not that the song was ever missing anything, but it felt so much more complete. And I'm obsessed with his band D&T. They're so awesome. And yeah, that's kind of how that turned out. I would love to collaborate with, wow, there are so many people. Maybe Trainer is somebody I would really love to collaborate with. Justin Timberlake is one of my favorite artists. I would love to do something with him. Yeah, I'll name those two. I mean, it's not easy by any means, but I think it's very important to focus on not only the good things that are being said, but the work that you're doing. You know, I guess we all live in a world where whatever we do, we kind of leave it open for anybody to say anything. And so I think that with, in some way, tying this into a lot of the message that's in my music is having that self-confidence and that self-love and knowing that no matter, you know, who says or who does what, if you have that self-reassurance and that self-confidence, then it won't matter. A lot of the times whenever I was looking for any kind of advice, a lot of people would say, don't give up, or believe in yourself, and it's one of those things that you hear and you're like, wow, it is easier said than done. But I do realize now that those are two of the most valuable pieces of advice that I've been given, is to not give up and know that if it is something that you love and it's something that makes you feel good, then it can't ever really be the wrong thing, and it will happen if you're passionate about it and you're persistent and you work hard.
Hi, Hailee. Shay from Livebeat, Malaysia. Nice to meet you. Now I'm going to do speed round questions, very simple. Right? Zayn as a solo act or One Direction?
Oh wow, I'm digging the solo.
Awesome. Taylor or Selena?
Helena!
You gotta choose one.
I can't. I literally can't.
Calvin Harris, David Guetta?
What?
Calvin Harris or David Guetta? Cool. Ariana Grande or Megan Trainor?
You're killing me! Oh my gosh!
This is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm seeing you later at the back.
Wow, okay. Ariana Grande and Megan Trainor. They're both friends. Who do I choose? I can't.
This might just be Asia, fingers crossed.
What?
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. So what was the answer again?
I don't know. Make me choose.
Okay. Nick or Joe?
Joe?
Awesome. My last one. I'm sorry. Sia or Sam Smith? Since you just mentioned both of them.
Oh, man. Yeah? No, that's so hard.
Thank you so much, Hailee. I'll see you later.